what's up? So hopefully my camera is like totally in focus. I find it very hard with the lens that I use for makeup tutorials to get it in focus when there's no one here to help me. It's much easier to focus when you have someone sitting in the spot you're going to be sitting. So pretty sure I have it in focus this time. I think my last tutorial it was like ever so slightly off, which I don't know if that's enough for you guys to notice, but I can notice it. If you guys notice things like that, please let me know so I know like how much kind of leeway I have with that. But anyways, let's get started. Today I wanted to do kind of like a nice wintry look, kind of like an everyday look, something I would wear to work or school or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing I'm going to do is use my Coola Dawn Patrol Classic Primer. So I'm just going to take that on my fingers and just dab it on my face. Almost out of this. This was just a sample, so trying to finish using up all of my samples before I go buy new stuff. So I'm just going to rub that all over my face. Not really using a mirror to do this part because it's just like rubbing it in. I don't really need a mirror to do that. And you want to make sure that your primer is dry before you go in with like your foundation and stuff. So you want to give it like just a second to like kind of dry. Some of them dry down faster than others. Some of them take longer. This one dries down pretty quickly. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be using the mirror from my Tarte Bloom palette. And I'm going to take my Makeup Forever HD foundation and just put it on my hand. And then I'm going to take a Sedona 928 brush and I'm going to use that to blend it. I'm just going to put this all over my face. This is by far, if you guys haven't realized this yet, my favorite foundation. Like, I can use this like all day, every day. It works really well. It doesn't like wear off during the day. And it just looks so much better. Like, I tried to use, you guys might know that Maybelline Fit Me used to be one of my favorite foundations when I used to use drugstore things. And I tried to use that the other day and I absolutely hate it now, which, no offense to Maybelline, like I do love Maybelline products, but just because I've been using this particular foundation and I'm so in love with it, I couldn't stand using the other one. So I'm just going to take some of the It by my under eye and put that under my eyes. And then after I do that, I'm going to take my NYX HD Concealer and I'm just going to put that on any spotty areas or just areas I feel like I need like a little more coverage. And then I'm going to take that same Sedona brush and use that to blend everything. Once I've done that, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion and I'm just going to put that on my eyelids. And then I'm just going to rub that in with my finger. I'm pretty much out of this. I don't have a whole lot on my lids right now. I really need to buy a new one. Or like at least like another brand of it. I don't know if I'm going to get the same one or not just because it's expensive, but next up, I'm going to be taking the Tartelette in Bloom Tarte eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take a model, or a Moda M19 shader brush. I should really know the name of these by now. I think I'm going to start off with the color Smarty Pants and put that on my lids. Once I've done that, I'm going to take an Elizabeth Mott blending brush, and I'm going to take Sweetheart and run that through the crease. And then after I've done that, I'm going to take the color Leader, and I'm going to use that on the outer corner and outer crease. And you can definitely kind of clean it up with your fingers if it goes farther out than you want it to. And it'll probably take quite a bit of practice to get the sides even. I don't always get them perfectly even, but once you finish off your makeup, you really can't tell. So after I've done that, I'm going to take my Sedona Lace 561 brush, and I'm going to take Activist, and I'm just going to use that to line my upper lash line. And I'm going to bring that all the way over to where we put Leader. I'm doing this fairly close to the lash line, so you can see it a little bit, but not too much. If you wanted to, you could use an actual liner. I kind of just like using the shadow. Next up, I'm going to take a Veramona shader brush, and I'm going to take Activist under my eyes. Once I've done that, I'm going to take a Luxie 207 medium angled shading brush, and I'm going to take the color Flower Child, and I'm just going to put that under my brows. And then on my finger, I'm going to take the color Funny Girl, and I'm just going to use that on the inner corners. It's okay if it comes in a little bit more than that. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm going to take my Black Opal Brow Shaper Kit, and I'm just going to run that through my brows. Not going to do them too dark, just fill them in just a little bit. This is kind of more you guys' preference about how thick you want your brows to look. Mine are already fairly thick, so I don't like to put too much in there. Once I've done that, I'm going to take my Ulta Plush Drama Volumizing Mascara and use that on my upper and lower lashes. I really need to get a new eyelash curler, but I have not done so yet. I don't know why. And if you get any out of where you want it, you can either, depending on whether it's dried down, you can either use your finger or you can get a Q-tip and that will help you get rid of it. After I've done that, I'm going to take my It by Pores pressed powder and I'm going to put that all over my face. I finally got a new one of these and it comes with this cute little brush now instead of the sponge. So I'm just going to use this all over, just to like kind of sit everything and clean up the edges a little bit. Sometimes I'll even kind of run this along the shadow just to kind of clean the edges of it, make it a little more neat. Once I've done that, I'm going to be taking my Hoola Benefit Bronzer and I'm going to use that to contour. And don't worry, I am going to blend this. Not just going to leave it looking harsh. So once I do that, I'm going to take a beauty blender and I'm going to use that to kind of just blend this out a little bit. Next up, I'm going to take my Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Quirky and I'm going to take an Ulta blush brush and I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. Then I was debating which highlighter I wanted to use. I think I'm going to try this one. It's a Strobing Balm Winky Luxe highlighter. I have not really used this, but I think I'm just going to take some on my fingers because it's kind of a cream and just kind of pat it onto my cheeks. I really haven't tested this one yet, so this is kind of one of my first times testing it out and seeing how it works. I mean, it seems pretty nice. It seems to have a decent amount of pigment, but not like too much. So I don't mind this. Once I've done that, I am going to be taking my X Sugar lipstick in Better Call Salmon. And I'm just going to put that all over my lips. Never thought I would be into lipsticks like this, but I've been loving these shades lately. Okay, so you guys can either stop right there and kind of just leave it at this, kind of just a matte lip, or you can take a gloss or a lip plumper. I'm going to take the Buxom lip plumper and I'm just going to put that over it. That way you'll still have the salmon color, but you'll have some sheen to it. I'm just going to use just a little bit of it. Now it will make your lipstick a little more likely to come off when you add this, or like smudge, but it isn't too bad. But yeah, I haven't reviewed the Buxom lip plumper yet. I will tell you guys, I don't really believe lip plumpers work. However, I do like the little burning sensation, and if I want to add some gloss, I'll just grab one of those and use it sometimes. So yeah, but this, you guys, is the finished look. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see more of, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys!